Okay, man, around and copy and over. Yeah. So please, this wise master will you again. Today we are speaking on the topic of the the the, the, the traditional African cook, its traditional values and spirituality. Traditional African cook. It is called Okpa or Ogboran in most of our languages. The traditional African cook has a special value and spiritual, traditional and spiritual values, such that it is far more valued than the the agric species of it. The real African traditional cook is expensive, and because of the traditional uses and value that is attached to it. First of all, it has served from time immemorial even till now in keeping of time. Outside the clock in those days, you get to know where the time is by 3 minutes, by the crowing of the cock, by the moon, and by the sun. Now we have said much about the moon and the sun in our previous videos, and we advise to go over them and watch through. Today we are talking about the role of the cock, the African traditional cock, because in real African traditional setting, by about 4 o'clock in the morning, it gives the first crow. Cuckoo! This one is going this way, this one is going this way, all over the settlement and the village. Everybody knows that, yes, it's about 4 o'clock. After like 1 hour, by 5 o'clock, it will crow again. Cuckoo! It's crowing here, it's crowing there, it's crowing everywhere. So even if you are asleep, you wake up and know that, yes, this is second crow. At about 5 o'clock, when people will start getting up and start uh, to go to their farms. So it serves very good purpose, and it's still serving it in real African traditional setting. Then it has a great value in entertaining visitors, because it has special value and special taste, such that when you have important visitors, the normal thing to do in a village setting actually is to slaughter one of your biggest cock, and the scent of the soup takes over the whole environment because of a special species. And again, we'll talk about the spirituality. Native doctors and diviners use it a lot in performing their spiritual works. They never ever use the female species. It is the cock that is always used, and even in terms of spiritual cleansing, it's like when somebody abode far away into the forest as a temporary abode for farming purpose, and maybe he stays with his wife there for some days before he comes to town. That if he has any affair there, it is an abomination, being found inside the bush. But being his temporary abode, what he does is that he takes some hen and some cock there, and they crow. They crow there and live there. Yes, and that one makes it clear to the spirits that this is a living abode, and the abomination does not affect the person. You advise to like and follow, share, and get more details from our previous videos. Thank you, man, for this topic. And